Afternoon. Today we're going to go over the skin report form here, and we're going to go over how to use its shortcuts and making sure that we're saving into the following weeks. So we'll get started here. I'm going to go ahead and open up our practice file, if you will, for CVO here. And I've already entered in a couple of line items here, and just make sure that you've got your right community logged in. The date that you've logged in here should always match the file date here. So we've got a couple of situations logged in here. So I'm going to create another one just for Stephen, because maybe Stephen had another incident that we want to log in here. And so if you see the directions down below to add another row right underneath Stephen, you're going to press Alt-A, and a new row appears here. So we're going to type in Stephen A. Let's just use a date here. So that was 3/1/18. It's newly acquired and located by the ankle area. Ankle area is a skin tear, a new skin tear, and it's a new situation. So these are your options right here. Most everyone's been using the last 5 options here, so we're going to go ahead and click on New. And the drop-down menu items here, it's either yes ISPs or care plan, or ISPs, yes ISPs with incident reports, or incident report only, or no. So an ISP was done and an IR was done too. Just in case. So nurse assessed skin tear on 3/1. Incident occurred on 2/28. Skin tear size of 2 inches. You want to be briefly descriptive. You don't want to write a whole book here, but enough information where you can translate, show the reader what they're looking at here, without having to call you, of course. And so here you have that opportunity in the comments section. So we always want to end it with the date here, because the following week, if you were to update this report, you would go back to this here and write another comment here, 3/8, and skin tear, I don't know, appearing better, and maybe new dressing applied. Yeah, 3/8 here. Okay. All right. So here we've added a new row right underneath Steve Bay here, because we want to keep all the incident reports for that specific resident together, and we want to get rid of all these blank ones here. So by the instructions here, we want to click on Alt-D to remove all the blank rows. So Alt-D removes all the rows, and if we needed to add another new incident or concern for another new resident, you'd click on any of the columns here with the last row and press Alt-A, and a new row appears. And so Shirley, Temple 529, and we're going to use knee area, skin tear, lots of skin tears. I'm going to write new, and this time the ISP was maybe this is the IR, maybe it was just a small nick. I would start. I always start my sentences with nursing assessed, nurse assessed on 3/8. Just choose a date there. I think everyone gets the point. Let's see, first aid applied, aid, monitoring. Okay. No care plan or ISPs were updated. Maybe it wasn't needed. Okay, so now we've got our 4 areas of concern here. So as you can see, just press Alt-A and it'll create the rows needed in a specific area. So maybe another Steve Bay skin concern grew here. So you can write another Steve Bay here. This row right here, we want to save it into the new week. And so this situation has been resolved, so we want to remove this row here. So you're going to click on any of the columns of that row and by the directions down here. So all you're going to do is press Alt W, and it'll remove that row instantly. Okay, and so now we're going to do a save as, and go ahead. Go into your folder. We're going to do a save as into the following week. So this is 3/7. So we're going to enter in 3/7 here. Okay, and we're going to do save. And this won't pop up because you'll create a new file here. So, basically, what you're doing is basically creating a history of all your skin reports on a week-to-week basis there, so that way you can do a look back on your previous weeks and make sure if you wanted to look up a record you can. Because if you do it just to save overwrite, then you won't be able to do a look back at your skin areas of concern. Okay. Want to remove all these empty blanks here, so you want to press Alt-D to remove all those lines there. This line did not remove, even though these lines were blank. However, you've got some content in here, so by pressing Alt-D, it will not be removed. But if you click on the cursor, use your cursor on any of the columns of that row, and you want to remove this line item here, you press Alt-W, and that row will instantly disappear. So now you've got a clean report here, and just make sure you update your file name and your report name, your report date. It should be the same date, so this will be 3/7. And you always want to click save, and that's essentially what you're going to be doing each week. And email that off to Peggy, let her know that your skin report's been completed, and so you're done. Your track history of all your reports should look something similar to this here, with all your dates. CView has been doing a pretty good job of keeping track of all their skin logs here, 2018. So you should see a number of January reports here, 7 days apart, weekly apart, and then you have your February reports that are weekly reports. And so you'll just accumulate files on a week-to-week basis, and have your most recent on the bottom here. Okay, so I hope all that makes sense. If you have any questions, just call me or email me. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.